Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to the review of Blackout, the third studio record by the band Hed Planet Earth. Today we're celebrating the 20th anniversary of the record, so I've decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. My story with this band is quite simple. To put it shortly, the first song of Hed Pe that I've heard is Feel Good, and the first time I've heard Jared was on that Snot second release. You know, the one recorded in memory of Lynn Strait, rest in peace. Blackout is actually a very sad story when it comes to this band. Apparently, the whole band finished the record in May 2002. It was supposed to be called The Big Nothing, but the label intervened. They've removed some of the songs from the tracklist, wanted some other songs more radio friendly. The band did that, providing two songs, Blackout and Flesh and Bone. Also, one of the founding members, Chad, left the band. He's still credited on this record as he was present during the recording sessions. We do not know if he played the guitar on the album, but he wrote some songs for sure. The band replaced him with Sonny Mayo, but Sonny did not play on the record, so it's either Wes and Chad playing on the record or just Wes. So that is slightly bittersweet that this is the final album with the classic lineup. After this one also Wes, the other guitarist and founding member, left the band, and the drummer, also a founding member. Apparently the band's vocalist Jared hates this record, he's not happy with it. He said that the label wanted to force a nu metal style upon the band. I think it's hilarious because Hed Pe was always nu metal. I know, you can call it G-punk, funk or whatever, but anyone who listened to that first record, songs like Serpent Boy, Darky, they sounded like Korn but with rapping. So also some of the accusations Jared threw at the label don't make sense to me. Like, he says they wanted to censor him, but if you read the lyrics you will see that there is no censorship. There are F-bombs, N-bombs, every fucking curse words you can imagine are on this record. Maybe they were censored musically, some of the ideas were rejected. Maybe that's why he's so bitter. As you can see here, some of the songs ended up in video games. Madden, MVP, NASCAR. Never played this shit. I wish these songs were in Need for Speed. Okay, here's the lineup. Jared on the vocals, Wes on the guitar, Doc DJ Product on turntables, Mark Young on the bass, and Ben on the drums. The production is tight, it's done by Machine. He's a cool producer. Everything is clean and tight, but I also have the demo version of this album, and I must say that the production done by Machine kinda took away some of the breathing space. What I want to say is that I like listening to this album, but sometimes I need to listen to the demo versions. Messages diverse songs are about various things, ranging from personal issues to relationship issues, to having sex, revenge, to calling out their own record label. If you listen to this record now, knowing that Jared hated the record label, it seems like almost every song is aimed at the record label. Structure of the tracks is basic, standard intro, verse chorus, bridge, chorus, and music is nu metal, with some reggae influences and some hardcore punk elements. The record starts with the song Suck It Up. 1, 2, 3, suck it up, bow down, bow down. Let's start with the drumming. It's great throughout the entire record. Ben is killing it. It's sad that he's not the drummer for this band anymore. The bassist, Mark, he has his own lines, he's present on the record. I enjoy his playing. The guitar work is phenomenal throughout the record. This is like the last Hed Pe album where guitars actually matter. I know that lately Sandmine app was released. My friend Remy played on it and wrote it. He's a great guitarist. He brought back the guitar elements to this band because after Blackout I felt like the guitar work was just there to be there and not to say something or be interesting. You know, the guitar riffs on Only in America were like a 12-year-old wrote them or some shit, so I miss this type of guitar work in this band, so I actually enjoy every guitar riff that is present on this album, including this song Suck It Up. And the final thing, the vocals, they're just amazing. I think that on this album Jared had his best vocal performances. His singing, his screaming, his growling, everything is just perfect and legendary to me. You always know that it's him, he has his own style, one-of-a-kind stuff. But for some reason, in this song, he's trying to emulate Jonathan Davis? Maybe that was the label, telling him to sound like Korn or some shit. He sounds always amazing on this record. I like especially the screaming in this song and the singing. No, it's not me, no, I can't be free. How can I give in if I cannot let go? Show me the way, how can I get out of this hole? Breathing. The hole is the label, for sure. I just love the singing here. The hooks are legendary and they stay in your mind. Classic song. My favorite part is the bridge because of that kinda scatting, like whatever, epic shit. 10 out of 10. Bury Me is slightly worse. I still enjoy it, but I don't like some of the vocals. That nya, 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 nya. What the fuck is this? Why are you doing these weird noises? But everything else in this song is perfect. I love the instrumental work and that heavy chorus with screaming. 9 out of 10. Dangerous has that Middle Eastern vibe to it when it comes to the instrumental work. Again, I love the screams here. Some of the singing, just not for me. But overall, it's a great song as well. 8 out of 10. Now Blackout. This is the solo Jared song. Apparently, back in 2002, the band wanted to use Buzzkill as a single, but the label said no and they chose Blackout instead. Blackout is a fine song. I like the album version the most because it contains screaming, and the music video version, I think, does not. It has only singing, which is fucking stupid because it sucks. Why would you make music without screaming? It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, Blackout is a good song. I feel like it's one of the weakest tracks on this album, to be quite honest, but I still enjoy it, it's still fun. I feel like this is the most mainstream song on the record. 7 out of 10. Getaway. Now, this is a banger. I love the vocals here, the guitar melodies, the drumming, everything. Also, I keep forgetting to mention the DJ. He did great work on Suck It Up and other songs. My favorite part in the song is the second chorus, or maybe bridge. But bridge wouldn't repeat, right? It's funny, Getaway has 2 choruses. I love the second chorus the most, you know that one. Get away, get away, get away, get away from me. Amazing stuff. It's so good, you will never forget it. 10 out of 10. Crazy Life is another banger. I am not a big fan of the chorus here that much, but the verses and the bridge is legendary. Another cool song, 8 out of 10. Half the Man is my 3rd favorite song on this record, and probably my 5th favorite Hed Pe song. I love the guitar work, the atmosphere it has, the lyrics are very relatable and serious. It's a very sad song with a beautiful chorus, and you will never forget about it. For some reason, it reminds me of the anime Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. 11 out of 10. The Only One is another banger. It's heavy, it's straight to the point, amazing vocal performance, great drumming and guitar work. The demo version is even better. For some reason, they've simplified the guitar riffs. On the demo version they are much more sinister sounding, so check that out. But this version is masterpiece as well. 10 out of 10. Other Side is one of my friend's favorite song. For me it's one of the weaker ones here. I still enjoy it. I agree with my Dutch friend that the demo version is better, 7 out of 10. The next song, Flesh and Bone, it was a new song recorded for the album, and I must say that it's one of my favorites here. I just love the vocal performance here, how much energy and intensity it has. It's so fun to listen to. Nothing lasts forever when you're flesh and bone. I'm on it, I'm on yeah yeah, yeah yeah. It has that classic Hed Pe vibe. So yeah, I enjoy this song a lot. It's a classic, 11 out of 10. Octopussy is an instrumental song, and the demo version is completely different recording. It's way longer, and Jared says something about drugs in the beginning, so I guess that was censored. It's too short for me. I enjoy this song. It has a very cool heavy riffs. It was written by Wes. I must say that the songs that Wes helped with are my favorite on the record. So this is great, but I wish it was turned into a full heavy song, but it's not. And it's kinda insulting that it's on the record when 3 full songs were not included. The stupid fucking label chose a 30-second instrumental over Dracula or Sundown. Wow, they were truly retarded. 8 out of 10. Carnival is a dark sounding song. I enjoyed the lyrics here because they are true. People are fucking awful. And the instrumental work is phenomenal here, and the vocals sound amazing, so another highlight of this record, 10 out of 10. Fallen is my favorite song on this record and my second favorite Hed Pe track. That chorus is just so beautiful. Actually, the entire song is. The verses, how the verse changes into the chorus, how the chorus repeats, the instrumental work throughout the song. I just love singing it, you know, and the lyrics are actually very powerful. You cannot bring me down, you cannot bring me down, please believe me, time is running out, your time is running out, does not to whom the battles or your walls are rushing and please away, this house of flesh and bones has fallen, fallen. Amazing stuff. I don't remember the lyrics that well, but this is a perfect sounding song. I wish this was the final song on the record, because it's a perfect closing song, yet it doesn't finishes the record. So I don't know what's up with that. 11 out of 10, and the record ends with Revelations. This is another just good song on this record. It's nothing special. It kinda sounds like 9 Inch Nails in some parts, or Marilyn Manson. I am surprised by it. It's not a bad song, but again, I guess it's my third least favorite one here. 7 out of 10. That's the end of the record, but there was a bonus track in the UK and Japan, Dracula. This is the song the label apparently did not want on the album. And I fucking hate this label, because this is the second best song here. Why wasn't this released normally? This song is heavy, it's one of a kind, you know that it's Hed Pe, amazing verses, and the chorus is just so heavy. What's wrong with me? I can't find myself. Amazing stuff. Where did I go wrong? Jared's performance on this song is just straight up legendary. This should have been a single with a music video. Imagine hearing that on the radio. People would buy the fucking record because it sounds unique and it stands the test of time. 11 out of 10. And now we have songs that didn't make the cut for the record. Liberation, I guess I understand why the label didn't want this song on the record, because it's very similar to the rest of the album. It's nothing special, it's a good song, I enjoy its flow. I guess it's better than Blackout slightly, but just slightly. I still wouldn't want it on the album, but it's fine as a bonus. If it were up to me and I was the head of some music label, I would just force every musician to release every B-side they ever recorded, you know, as an EP or a compilation album, because Just because I think Liberation is just a good song, it doesn't mean that you might not think it's the best song in the world. So that's why everything should be always released, so people can find joy in it. So yeah, 7 out of 10. Sundown. Now this track is on a very rare maxi single released in 2003, and it's also on the demo, and I have no idea why this one was left out. This song is one of the best tracks of Hed Pe, and it's not on the album. This should have been a single with a music video. It sounds very nostalgic and beautiful. The singing by Jared and Chad is out of this world, and it truly makes you feel that you're alive. It should have been on the record instead of Blackout or Other Side or Octopussy or Revelation. Actually, this could have been a great way to end the album. So whoever decided to remove this song, if it was the label or the band, that was a wrong decision. 10 out of 10. A fun fact, Sundown was written by Chad. And the final song that was only on the demo and didn't make the cut for the album, Buzzkill. Now this is the one that was supposed to be the single or the Blackout. I'm glad this isn't the single, because this song is kinda similar to Blackout. In a way, it's just good and nothing special. Because the quality of this album is so high, Blackout, Buzzkill or Revelation sound like fucking fillers, to be honest. So yeah. Also a weird thing, this song has a sample that Limp Bizkit used on their third record. You might not know that, but there's an underground dispute in the nu metal community going around that either Hed Pe or Limp Bizkit stole this sample from each other, because apparently this is a sample from 97 or 98. I wonder if we will ever find out the truth about it. Maybe a completely different band came up with that sample. Neither Hed Pe or Limp Bizkit. Who knows? So it's hilarious to me that both bands used the same sample. 7 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable and the flow is fitting. Replayability, yeah, it's an excellent record. I enjoyed it from beginning to the end. Sure, some of the songs aren't as good as the rest of them. If it were up to me, I guess I would trim the record down to 11 songs, and I would for sure pick Sundown and Dracula to be on the record, because not choosing them is a crime. This is my second favorite Hed Pe album. It will always stay that way. I don't know why, because I haven't listened to this record when I was 5 or 6. I first heard Blackout I think in 2012 or 2013. So I have a personal connection to it, just not as much as to the other Hed Pe albums, but it's still great. I still love it, so there's something good about it. The hooks are there, the choruses are beautiful, the lyrics are actually insightful for most part. Great record, what's not to love? Check it out, you won't be disappointed. Celebrate the anniversary by spinning it today, it deserves some love. That's all from me, thank you for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, follow me on Instagram, links in the description, and I will see you in my other videos. Bye!